Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and tonight is the Nations Cup. If you watched the first video, you'll know that the Manufacturers Cup that I tried to record the other day didn't record for some reason, so I'm hoping this one works. So here we are. It looks like I'm the only English person in my group. Most people have scored a few points between them. We are currently on 6 points after 2 races. I've looked at the fastest times and they're all set by the RCZ rally car, and it's normally between a 129 to 130. I don't like the car, brutally honest. There's no English car to have either, that was my second choice. But I really like the look of the Mustang, so I went for the Mustang. It's heavier, it's got more brake horsepower. That could go against us with tyres. My best laps are 1:35.4, so I'm 5 to 6 seconds off the top times. That's not too bad. Downside to this track, I found, is it's very tight and overtaking is going to be very difficult. So qualifying is very, very important at this point. But obviously in qualifying, we all know that anything can happen because it's a free-for-all. So I need a decent qualifying lap, and considering it's the Nations Cup and I'm the only representative from Great Britain in this race, I need to do well. The only good thing with the rally cars is if you go off, you get back on track pretty quickly. So that's not too bad. That is definitely a plus point. So we need to be out pretty quickly. You're looking at probably 2 laps. Traction control's on 0. I've moved the torque more to the front. I just found it may help steer the car in. Problem corners, first corner, because you're all out at that point, I do find that can be an issue. This corner here, it's very easy to slide off into the gravel. That's okay. So we need to try and get some clear air between us and everyone else, because our flying lap, or hopefully laps depending how we go, needs to be very, very good. Because I think if you're right at the front and you can keep the front, you've got a very good chance, because the downside, like I say, is it's a very tight track, so overtaking will be very difficult. So it's a case of, I can imagine a lot of qualifying laps will be ruined by other people pretty easily. And if you can get out and get a decent qualifying time, you will have a good chance, I think, of finishing high, just because it is so difficult. I'm assuming there will be penalties. I've been rammed from behind there already. Yeah, even with the new penalty system, I would highly expect penalties. He just didn't brake for the corner. That's the kind of thing I think you're going to get. But because, yeah, people are going to try and force their way past people, I'm expecting a lot. So, coming to the final bend, I've overcooked it and didn't brake, which is really annoying. But this is us for our first flying lap. We need to do 2 in a row. Downside to having a heavier car, it's good on corners, but my concern is going to be tyre wear. Well, there's only one tyre to use, but I'm concerned that a heavier car is going to wear through the tyres a lot quicker than the other cars. That is my biggest concern, but we shall see. Car spun round there. We can go past them. I need around my best lap at 1:35. I think I do need that to get a decent qualifying position. We're going to have 2 goes at this. First couple of corners I think I've been quite slow compared to what I have done previously in practice. But then the only practice I've had was about 20 minutes, 25 minutes before race. I haven't had a chance today to get on to actually practice the track that much. And I had a quick go in the car that the times have all been set by, and yeah, I wasn't a fan. The previous corner I normally cut a lot more than that, so that's probably cost me a little bit of time. That's okay. Car's going off there. I've spun it. So that's my qualifying lap gone, which means I've got one more chance, which is annoying because that weren't too bad. A 1:35 is pole at this point, so yeah, I need my best lap to get something decent out of this, which is rather annoying. And that's my own fault, not concentrating. Right, we've got a bit of space between us, cars behind. We're going to set a banker lap of a rubbish one, a 140. 145. I've not braked for the first corner, so that's messed me up. It's not going to be a brilliant lap. I've massively messed this up. Just by missing the braking point for the first corner. Like I say, you can see space is a premium at this point. Slipstream I don't think is going to matter, because it's all going to be about keeping it on the track. Like I say though, if you do go off, the good thing about rally cars is they do get on pretty quickly. I braked early for that. We're going to have to... I can't see us making up time if we're going off in the first corner. We're 2 seconds down on our personal best, which is horrendous, because it's 10 seconds off the pace. We need to pull this back, at least get... We're not in last, considering our qualifying lap was rubbish. We're actually not in last, which I'm surprised. See, I found you can cut this corner normally more than that. That wasn't cut very well. Car ahead is going very slowly, which is a concern. I've binned it again completely. Yeah, I'm not qualifying well at all, which is a shame. If I qualified well, I think I would have a better chance of this. This is going to be very hard work now. It's my own fault, to be fair. I just wasn't holding into the corners. Yeah, I've messed up qualifying massively. I'm 17th currently, and I'm disappointed in myself, to be honest. There's no tyre strategy. It's just going to depend who can hold the tyres the best. The RC Valley car is top of the pile, and we are going to be 19th place, mainly because one car didn't actually finish the qualifying. I'm keeping the tyre. He's actually dropped out, so we are starting back off the grid. We are now last, which is disappointing. I know I could have done a lot better. A 1:34.4 was the best. If I'd done my previous practice best, I would have been third. 1:35.4, yeah, would have put us third place. That's disappointing. But it's lack of concentration, not looking what I was doing in a couple of corners. That is a shame, but all we can do now is we know there's going to be penalties, we know there's going to be issues when people try and overtake, people will be going off. So we've just got to try and keep it clean. From here, before qualifying, I would have hoped for a top 10. From here, it's going to be a big ask. I would like to say still a top 10. It's just going to depend on everyone else. We are faster than what our qualifying time shows. And this is it. Nations Cup. Quite nice doing a rally car. I've not really used the rally cars, so it's quite nice driving something different, to be honest. As far as other videos goes, I've only managed to do the daily race days so far. I'm hoping to have a bit more time to do some of the others. But yeah, time's not been on my side currently. And I am planning to do the Manufacturers Cup tomorrow night. Hopefully, if this records properly, that one will. I know the servers are working again properly, so that should help. Right, let's have a run through of the track and the grid. So we've got an RCZ rally car. Then we're going to see a lot of those. Sport Quattro. Lancer Evo. Another Sport Quattro. They're funny looking Sport Quattros. The front end is just so odd. Peugeot. That's a bit different. Ford Focus. That's nice. I did consider the Ford. Another Peugeot. I say the other Peugeot was a bit different. It's not. They're all the Peugeots. Lancer Evo again. The only other car I considered was the Mitsubishi. That one. I did consider it. GTR. Nissan. Subaru. I did consider that back in the day, growing up watching rally. That was the one you'd see. Another Peugeot. I did like the look of the Mustang though, that was my thing. There's the Mustang. Oh, one of them, I'm sure there's another one mine. Another Mitsubishi. Don't like that one. The paint job's wrong, it should be blue. Honda NSX. Another Peugeot. There's going to be a lot of Peugeot. The front end spoiler's a bit odd for me. Another Mitsubishi. Don't like that paint. It's got to be blue. Mitsubishi should be blue. That's an interesting one. Sprite, yeah, okay, that's quite cool. Ford Focus. And then this should be us. There we go. Oh, it is the same. Red, white and blue, American. Yeah. It's a good formation. This should help us a little bit, I'm hoping. If we can get off the line well. Right, no false starts. Cars ahead, don't get off very well. Oh, and they just, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I've got engine trouble straight off the start because of people, I don't know, slammed on, weirdly. So we're going to have to pit early to try and get the engine trouble. I've got no speed at all in this. Luckily there's not a massive amount of speedy parts, but yeah, I've got no speed. But all because I think he'd slammed on in front of us. I think that was my issue, and I tried to avoid, but I think I may avoid another car. Oh, my car's fixed itself. I'll take that. Yeah, I tried to avoid the car in front not starting, and by doing that I've gone into the back of someone else who slammed on his brakes because someone else just wasn't moving. We've gained quite a few positions, 19th up to 13th now, so we're not doing too badly. But everyone is jostling for positions. So we've just got to hold this together now. Concentrate to the corners, keep an eye on the tyres. And obviously fuel. That car was using me as his brake. I've got the penalty for him using me as a brake. Yeah, this penalty system's not been fixed. I can tell you that now. People going off left, right and centre. He's massively binned it. I've got, yeah, that's annoying. But we know this with the penalty system. It is what it is, unfortunately. I've been rammed from behind again. Trying to hold into the corners. My tyres are getting red hot because of that. So it's 16th place after the first lap. We've gained 3. Considering we had the engine problem at the start, we've done alright. Hold it into the first corner. We know this is going to be a feisty affair. That's the thing. Them two coming together in front of us. Someone's off on the edge there, at the barrier by the looks of it. Another one's off in front, so we're gaining positions every time. We've just got to be consistent. And considering the engine problem at the start, I'm glad it's fixed itself and we didn't need a pit. But if we can keep it together, we should be alright. We are 15 seconds away from the leader already though. That's concerning, but it is dropping. So that's not a bad thing. We've got a car behind us. My concern is every time you brake, someone's going to come and ram you like you just did there. And it doesn't look like you got a penalty for it either. So everyone is using everyone as a battering ram. This is the problem with being in D. We're all S rated, but we are in D. So this is the problem. I have spoke about this before. But people with penalties ahead though, so we're okay. Their safety rating is still going up, that's the important part. My concern is now they're going to unghost in front of me, yeah, that's okay. So we're now back to 17th. In one lap we've lost 4 seconds off the leaders. But all because of being knocked about. We've got to get clear air and get away from people. I think that's the only way to do well on this. Just managing to keep it on track there. We're okay. We can do this. We'll take it easy, relax. People are spinning and going off and having their own issues. We just got to let people fight with each other and take advantage where possible. I had to come off there just because he suddenly come up on track in front of me. He's going to come back at me now. It's okay. We're going to brake. He's going to take it very wide. That's okay. And we're back up to 16th now. He's still with us, and I am aware he's there. He's going to try and go the inside at the corner, I would have said. But I'm going to brake. He's going to go spinning. He just manages to hold it. We've got a lot better lines to corner, but I had to back off just so I don't want to hit him. That's okay. He's a little bit all over the place. We know we can be quick. This car is very quick. And because it's heavy, it has got quite a bit of grip. Just got to hope for the mistakes ahead of us. Another car off ahead. He's going to rejoin. We won't have the speed on the straight though. I'm definitely burning up my tyres, which is definitely not something I want to do, being in the heavier car. I would assume everyone will pit for tyres. I don't want to be the first. A bit of a nudge there from the... He definitely didn't want us to stay on track there. Got to not get road rage with some of these people, that's the thing. You've just got to keep it sensible. They're the ones that are going to get the penalties and make mistakes, hopefully. As he is, he's going very wide there. We're going to hold it together. Just got to keep it together now. He's all over the place into the corner. We've got a better line, but we're not going to get him just yet. Got to wait till it's the best place. The main straight is the best place to overtake people. He's gone off into the gravel there. May have an overtaking opportunity here. My concern is he is going to try and take us. We're okay though. And we're going to take a second place because one was off into the gravel. And there's another one off ahead of us. 2 off ahead of us. I think we're going to take them both. Yeah, we're now up to 13th place. Cars ahead of us though. A couple have gone off into the gravel. Depends on which line he takes into the first corner. We're okay. We're into 13th now. He's gone defensive. He's moved to block us. I didn't mean to nudge him, but he moved straight in front of me. We've taken 2. We're now up to 11th. Yeah, the nudge was accidental. He moved in front of us, so there's nothing I could do to avoid him at that point. 10th place went off ahead of us, but it's got back on. We're doing alright. We now just need to create a gap between us and the cars behind, and then we don't have to worry about dive bombs and being punted. If we can create that gap, we'll be okay. And I wanted a 10th. I wanted a top 10 finish, didn't I? So we're currently 11th. So it's okay. We're on lap 5. Do have to think about tyres. I'm thinking 10, if they last long enough, lap 10 would be about right, I think. But being the heavier car, I'm not sure if they will last that long. But I need it past lap 7 or 8 if I want to make it to the end with one stop. And that is my thinking. One stop is what I want. Cutting the corner nicely. Still got a couple of seconds to the car behind. We've just got to keep that and hope they make mistakes ahead of us. And relax. We're not really losing time to the car ahead, so that's okay. The pit in is a bit odd because you have to go round in a semicircle. As long as we remember that when we actually pit in and not mess that up, should be okay. I've managed just to keep it, but I'm messing that front left up massively. That's the thing with sliding, you are messing your tyres up, and since it's 6-time tyre wear, don't really want to be doing that. And now I'm losing touch with 6th place. I've still got a decent lead in the car behind, but I'm sliding too much, which is not doing my tyres, and I'm only on lap 6. I want to get to 8 to 10, I think, safely. But then everyone else's tyres should also be going off, so it's not going to be just us affected. But we need to catch the cars ahead. We need them to battle, I think. That would help us at this point. We just set our fastest lap previously, 1:38. It's not brilliant, but we're okay. Clean and consistent, that's all we're asking for at this point. Yellow flag ahead, so I don't know what's happening there. And the car's caught up from behind. I don't know how he managed to get that close that quickly, but he did. I've been punted there by the car behind. Skywalker. I thought I had a bigger gap on him than that, obviously not. One car's gone off all over the place. I think he's cutting the grass from by the looks of things. So back up to 11th. Got to try and get back to Skywalker now. Like I said, I would expect everyone's tyres to be going. The car's spun there, so we'll take them. We're now into the top 10, which was our aim. So we're okay. But yeah, we do need that pit stop. I'm kind of hoping to see others going, and then I know it's a good time. This is only lap 7 though. So it's definitely a bit earlier than I'd want to, if I want to see out to the end with fresh tyres. We've got 3 seconds on the car behind, although I know that, it's now saying 7, I know that lap timing between the gaps in cars is wrong, because like I say, I had 3 seconds on the car behind and suddenly he was on me. So we definitely know it's wrong. 3 seconds, it says, behind the cars ahead, but they will battle, and we know Skywalker's not worried about pushing his way, plus there's a penalty. Probably cut that too much, because it mattered to slow down to take the corner. I'm worried about sliding too much. My left front and probably my right front now aren't brilliant, and I don't want to have to pit just yet, because I won't get to the end with just one pit stop. That's my issue. We are dropping back a bit from the cars in front, but according to that we've got 8 seconds on the car behind. I don't 100% believe that. I'm trying to keep it on, just going to manage to keep it on the track there. Yeah, I don't, people are pitting. I haven't thought about fuel actually. We do need to look at that and see where we're at fuel wise, because that, yeah, that could become an issue. We're up to 9th though. The thing is, it's having the chance to look with all the corners coming up. that's the only issue. It's a massive effort to multitasking for all that information. Going a bit off road there, which will make us lose some time, but we're okay. So the car that pitted seemed to only have 49 fuel. Our fuel is halfway on lap 8, and we're on full power the whole time. So in theory, there's no fuel. Shouldn't have to worry about fuel if I'm thinking that's correct. Do you have to think like tyres? So I don't know if we're going to make it a lap 10, and do we push it another lap? The car behind is now catching, and it's Skywalker again. So we know what he's like. It's 4.5 seconds on that behind. We know he will just push his way if he gets half the chance, and we know where tyres are going. Do we risk another lap? That's the question. I can feel them going as well. It is just a question of, do we risk another lap before we pit? My left front is the worst. It will give us fresher tyres at the end. The longer we leave this, the better. I wanted lap 10. It just depends how much I can nurse that front left without losing too much time and position. I think we're going to hold out for lap 10. Fuel is 6.5. Trying to look at fuel and I've missed the braking point. That's going to cost us. Don't spin it. If we can keep it on, we're okay. Try and look at fuel. It says 6.5. I didn't brake for the corner at all. That's okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Skywalker's gone, past. That's okay. Tyres are just about had it now. Yeah, tyres are gone. So we probably stayed out one lap too many. So we're going to have to pit at the end of this lap for fresh tyres. Because I've got nothing on the front left now. We can see the car behind on the map, so we know he's there. The timing board is saying 2.5, just over. I think it's less than. Especially my lack of grip now. They're pitting ahead of us. First and second are pitting, so yeah, we need to pit. It's a lot longer than probably I should have done. I probably did one too many. Apologies for the invitations. It's because I'm on my UDL account and some of the other UDL members are online tonight, so they can see them online, but we're okay. Right, do you remember, it's a semicircle pit lane. We need to take this and not lose too much time in the pits. I'm hoping some of the others still need to pit. Either that or their tyres are just that bad. We catch them because we're going to lose. 5.5. Do we need a little bit of a refuel? I did 5.6. It's probably not enough, but it is because we're going to be out on lap 10. We didn't need to refuel. I could have saved myself a bit of time there. So we've come back out in 11th place with 9 seconds behind 10th and 3 seconds of the car behind. But now we have grip. We've got very fresh tyres. We're going to have a lot of grip once they warm themselves up. So, in theory, we should be able to catch, and it's a case of just finding the best place to overtake. As long as they haven't already pitted, and we don't obviously know that. I'm hoping he hasn't. That would be nice for us, wouldn't it? We wanted the top 10. Just got to keep pushing now, but be consistent at the same time. Let the others make mistakes. But yeah, I think, in hindsight, I think I went one lap too long. I probably should have pitted on lap 8, not lap 9. But, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, they say. Just got to keep pushing. The safety range going up, that's always good. We're back in S. Which is definitely a bonus. Definitely feels the difference in grip now. I have a hell of a lot more grip now, which will help. 3.5 seconds behind the car in front, 3.5 ahead of the car behind. Although I had grip, can't keep it on the track. But number 10 spun. He's actually spun round. I managed to hold mine. So we're now up into 10th. We're 15 seconds off car ahead of us in 9th. All I can do is hope they need to pit. And we've just got to be consistent now. With 4 laps to go, we are into 10th place, which was the aim. Considering we had a horrendous qualifying, I will take it every day of the week. My driving has suddenly gone massively downhill though. We're not massively ahead of the car behind us. There's a queue of cars coming up behind us now, which we've got to keep consistent now. I think there is quite a big gap in front of us. So yeah, I've just got to keep this on the road, keep it nice and steady, not worry about the cars behind us too much, I think. We've got to put in some of the best laps we can now. Hope they haven't changed tyres as well, which would be a major bonus. It means they won't have as much grip as us. There's a lot of hoping going on, I know. But the way we qualified, there's not much I can do. Unfortunately. I was hoping for definitely a lot better qualifying session. Gap ahead is coming down dramatically. I've messed up first corner up again. Car behind us is now on us. We won't be far away now. And I mess up the next corner as well. I'm expecting to see him any minute on us. All because of my mistakes. That's 3 corners in a row I've messed up, so we need to get this back under control. Just need to calm down a bit. Just get this under control now. And another corner messed up. Right, we can do this. Come on. 1 second left. 1 second ahead of them. We're still catching the car ahead. I'm not too worried about the car ahead. It's the car behind. Because I know if they catch us, it is going to be a bumper cars fest. I don't want that. I don't want to mess this up now, considering we are close to a top 10 finish. Oh, I've hit the grass, which has sent me off. We've lost 2 positions currently. It's a pain. 2 positions there, all because I just didn't hold it. We got on the grass and just couldn't hold the car. One of them's struggling for grip by the looks of that, but what I've just seen, I think the one in 11th is struggling for grip by the looks of things, so that might help us. They're battling as well, so we've got to get back ahead of these. 2 laps to go. I took that a bit better. We are still within touching distance. The 11th is slightly off the road there. They both are built all over the place, to be honest. We can take these 2. We can get our 10th place back. Just got to be consistent and wait for them. I don't think they're pitted, and I think they're both struggling for grip, just because it just seems they can't take the corners as well as I can. I'm hoping that's the case. The car behind is catching us a little bit as well. Yeah, they're both twitching. Just trying to get together. They're both a little bit erratic. Penalty for 9th place by the looks of that. That will help us all. Depending how big the penalty is. They're battling hard now. One's forced the other off track. They're now going to hit each other a little bit. Maybe a bumper cars. I've gone off road. Managed just to keep my car on. I've now got 10th place back. I don't know what happened. We haven't. We lost 10th place because he was in the pits. So he's got the freshest tyres now. I've hit the other car to keep myself on track, which I didn't mean to do. Didn't get a penalty. 10th place took the corner badly. If we want this top 10 though, we've got a lap and a bit to do it in. But yeah, their battle forced the other one off track. And then I lost the back end, and he saved me, put me into the wall, but he saved me from spinning out, I think, than anything else. I think 10th has got cold tyres, because he seems a little bit all over the place, and I know he's on fresh tyres, and we're on him. Our tyres are definitely not anywhere near as fresh as his, but they're okay. I braked far too early for that corner. That's okay. He's onto the grass though. And again onto the grass. We just weren't close enough to take advantage there. I was a little bit slow into the corners. I am low on fuel. I'm hoping it's enough just to finish the race now. So he's going to try and block me over the finish line. He is. Little overtake there. He is now going to... I thought he was going to pump me then for a second. I took the corner badly though. He's going to get the advantage out of the corner. And we lost the second place. There was a second car on us. I'm going to take the inside though. And yeah, okay, an aggressive move by me, admittedly. I had the inside line. He should have looked to where I was, to be fair. I am aware he's going to do the same to me. This is definitely a battle for 10th now. I am low on fuel as well, which isn't going to help me. Because I may run out right at the finish line if I'm not careful. But I can't turn the engine down while battling. I'm hoping they knock each other off. That would definitely do me a massive favour. Yeah, one's gone off there. We're going to take advantage into the downhill section. And he's pushed me on purpose there, just to try and get me out of the way. This is definitely bumper cars now. I'm trying to hold it, no. All because he pushed me off. We're going to finish down in 12th. If he hadn't pushed me off when I was going past him, it definitely would have been a lot better finish there. We got 5 points though. So we went up 7 positions. Can never complain about that, to be honest. It's just a shame that it ended the way it did. I thought we would have done better. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a massive shame really, because we should have done better. But we got 5 points. So we'll take the 5 points. That gives us 15 points overall. We kept a safety rating at S. Our best lap was 1:38. It's 4 seconds off the best lap of the race, but that's okay. We know we messed up. We went in for tyres 1 lap too late. And yeah, we kind of made some mistakes after we changed tyres, which didn't help things. But the Mustang, pretty happy with. I will definitely try and use that again when I get a chance. Well, I hope you enjoyed the race. Hopefully this is recorded okay, and we'll find out shortly when I try to upload. And then we've got the Manufacturers Cup tomorrow night. Thank you all very much. Bye bye.